So next up is we'll do some stalls. Just a couple stalls, and I've been seeing a trend lately with some pilots that I've been doing flight reviews with. We get in the airplane, and I say, okay, let's do some steep turns, and then let's do some slow. Hello. Let's do some slow flight. And everything goes fine, and then all of a sudden I say, all right, let's do a stall, and then oh boy, people don't like to stall the airplane for some reason. So, very simple maneuver. As long as you do it right, you pay attention, you have the right skills, it's really not that big of a deal. Now, when I teach stalls, I do not teach necessarily to look at the ball. A lot of instructors want you to focus on the ball. I'm not looking at the ball as much. I'll look at it some for reference, but I have a much better reference outside when I'm doing a stall, and that is, like on a day like today, it's pretty simple. I've got some clouds in the sky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a yaw, and as we're climbing here, I'm going to give you a little taste of what I'm looking for. If you're looking at the clouds up in front of me, you notice they're very stationary, they're not going anywhere. But if the airplane starts to yaw one direction or the other, those clouds are telling you real quick which direction you're going and which direction or which rudder you need to push on. So if I tap on the left rudder right now, you'll see that the clouds are moving to the right. Okay, so I've got a left yaw going, even though I didn't have much of a bank. And if I step on the right rudder, you can see the clouds are going to the left. I've got that right yaw going. So when we're in a stall, that's actually what we're going to be watching, is those clouds. Okay, so just going to level off here. And by the way, if you notice, I'm at almost 6,000 feet, but I'm less than 3,000 AGL right now. So it's okay to be at this altitude. It's not an IFR altitude until we get to 7,000 here in the mountains. All the flatland people are going, wow. All right, so we're going to do a clearing turn. And I'll just turn around to the right. And I'm going to slowly bring my power back. This is going to be a slow flight stall clean, though. I'm not going to have any gear or flaps down. I'm just going to be clean. And very low power, so I'm at 17 inches right now. So just barely enough power right now to maintain my altitude. All right, so there's 180 degrees clearing turn. There's no traffic in the area. So clearing turn complete. And I'm just going to leave my power right where it's at. And pull the nose up. And now as it gets slower and slower, I'm looking at the wispy clouds right in front of me. And I'm starting to apply rudder right now. Okay? I'm just keeping those clouds right in front of me stationary. 80, 75 are coming up on stall speed. Pulling back, I got about 10 pounds. There's my stall horn. Got about 10 pounds of pressure on the yoke right now. Now I got that rumble. I see how the nose is pitching down. I got about 5 pounds of pressure on the right rudder. But notice the clouds are staying put. They're not going left, they're not going right. This airplane is really ready to stall. It is really talking to me right now. But the clouds are not moving left or right. They're just staying put. So all I got to do is release my back pressure. Stall horn goes away. And the airplane's flying quite nicely now. So, this time I'm not going to apply quite as much rudder. Obviously, I'm not going to put it into a spin. But I'm not going to apply enough right rudder. And you're going to see what happens to the clouds. They're going to start moving to the right because I'm in a left yaw. Okay, there we go. Clearing turn's complete. ADSB says we're clear. Here comes the nose. Now watch the clouds. Watch the clouds. I'm going to slow down. We're slowing down nice and evenly here. But I'm not going to touch the rudder. Okay, and notice where the clouds are going. They're going to the left. There's my stall horn. Now see how they're going, or they're going to the right. I am in a left yaw right now. Okay, so that could easily turn into a spin. If I put the right rudder in, now the clouds are stationary. But if I release my rudder, knows where the clouds are going. They're all going to the right, and I'm in a left yaw right now. Okay, release the back pressure. Airplane was really talking to me there too. It was talking to me the exact same as before. But I was in that left yaw, and that left yaw could easily have turned into a bad situation with that left wing dropping and then turning eventually into a spin. And in this airplane, it wouldn't take very long at all. All right, I'm gonna do another safety turn, another clearing turn. Notice I'm just staying inside this airspace that I'm working in. Western Carolina University's there, the airport. Jackson County Airport's right here off to the right. Dropping my altitude just a little bit. This airplane, even at 17 inches in a stall situation, it'll go upstairs really quick. Okay, there's our clearing turn. It is now complete. I'm going to do this one more time. This time you're going to be looking the other direction now. Here comes the beginning of the stall. So the nose is coming up. I'm doing 140 miles an hour, so I got a lot of airspeed to kill right now. As soon as I pull the nose up, it's going to go away. Now this time I'm going to step on too much right rudder. Too much right rudder. And I'm going to start it right away so that you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. See the yaw to the right, and the clouds are all moving to the left. I got about almost 10 pounds of pressure now on the yoke. The clouds are all moving to the left. There's my stall horn. And I got a right yaw going in. Now this airplane won't really snap over as aggressively to the right as it would to the left, because I've got about 4 pounds of pressure on that right rudder right now. All right, nose down. So you see how looking out the window at the clouds, and you gotta have some kind of reference in the clouds. If it's a cloudless day, you're gonna have to use another reference, like out the corner of your eye, you'll be able to see what's going on. But if you're lucky and you have little puffy clouds or some cirrus clouds like we have today, you should have no problem seeing that yaw when you're in a stall condition.